What is up, everybody? It's Joey with Don't Call My Wax Junk. It has been a minute since my last video and being able to interact with you guys on YouTube. Missed y'all, missed making content. It's been crazy in my world lately. School back in full swing and trying to navigate the waters of having school and having kids in a global pandemic. It's interesting to say the least, not to mention the fact that I also thought it'd be a great idea to start my doctorate, and that is kicking my hind end right now big time. So unfortunately, priorities have pushed the baseball card hobby down quite a bit, but wanted to touch base with everybody, see how everybody's doing. I was watching TV the other day, and this commercial came on for, I think it's called Nugenics. It's some kind of male testosterone enhancement type supplement. And the spokesperson, I guess the celebrity endorser for that product is Frank Thomas. And of course, to me, Frank doesn't look any different in those commercials than he did when he was a player. And he was one of my favorite players, if not my favorite player, to collect back during the 90s. So the channel is Don't Call My Wax Junk. Why not take a few minutes and take a look at some cards and talk about the career of one of the kings of the junk wax era, which is the Big Hurt. So Frank, have this mini bat here. So Frank is from Columbus, Georgia, which is just down the road from where I am in Perry. Played for Auburn University, dual sport athlete. Here's his 1990 Leaf rookie, probably his best known or most valuable rookie card. Played football. I think he was a tight end. And of course, there's his 1990 Topps in his Auburn uniform. Here's his 1990 score. Now, this was actually a BCCG Gem Mint 10, if you can believe that. And if you take a look at it, nowhere near what a Gem Mint would be. So I took it out of the holder, thinking I might try to submit it to PSA, maybe get an 8 or a 9 on it. We'll see how that goes. Here's his 90 score, rookie and traded. But no, Frank Thomas was an exceptional player. Almost from the minute he entered into the league, just started putting up massive numbers, playing for the Chicago White Sox, who were at the time starving for a superstar. Frank Thomas won 2 back-to-back MVPs in 1993 and 1994. Listen to these numbers, just ridiculous. His first MVP season, which was 93, hit .317, 41 homers, and 128 RBIs. And the next year was even better as far as average, .353, 38 homers, and 101 RBIs. Just phenomenal. His sheer size earned him the nickname of the Big Hurt because of what he would do to the baseball. And I think we can thank Frank Thomas, perhaps mainly, but definitely in part, for some of the great calls by Ken Harrelson, who was the voice of the White Sox. You may know him for his famous phrase, "You can put it on the board, yes." Called a lot of those home runs off the bat of the Big Hurt. Here's his 93 Topps Black Gold. A couple of more modern cards. This was from 99. MVP, a Power Surge insert. He was one of my favorite players to collect because of his popularity during the 90s. He and Ken Griffey Jr. were kind of neck and neck for me as far as who I would chase. 1999 Fleer Traditions Baseball Greats. We're not going to show any cards of him when he played for the Blue Jays or the Athletics. I mean, that was well after his prime days. He finished up his career with a .301 batting average. Despite, I think the last 8 years of his career was a sub 300 average. And so that tells you how good he was in his prime years of, say, 93 through 99, 2000. Had kind of a resurgence year in 2000 where, again, he was way up there in average, 328 with 43 homers and 143 RBIs in 2000. So the last thing I want to share with you is probably my latest piece to my collection. My mom, bless her heart, she is always kind of looking out for things for the card room here. She lives over in Alabama, and she loves spending time on like the buy, sell, trade Facebook pages. And she found this advertised on one of those buy, sell trades for $20. And this is like a gigantic version of his 1990 score, #1 draft pick. It's actually printed on photo paper, Kodak photo paper. And I believe that this is indeed Frank Thomas's autograph, but I believe it's a very early version of Frank Thomas's autograph. The later in his career, you know, you had kind of this more recognizable signature. But I believe, and I'm going to have this authenticated, our local card shop brings JSA in every now and then to do some autograph authentications. I'm going to take this in and have it authenticated, but from what I can see on Google, when I Google early Frank Thomas autographs, it's pretty spot on, particularly in the way he wrote his jersey number 35. So real excited about adding this to the collection. I think it's a unique piece. I've never seen another one. I'm not saying they're not out there. I just haven't run across one. So I don't know the story behind it. I don't know if there were others made. I have no idea if maybe this was like a card show gimmick thing to get people to a signing or something. But nonetheless, it is a nice piece to add to the collection and a Hall of Fame autograph. So, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the conversation and reflection back on the career of the Big Hurt. Hope everybody has a great rest of your week. We'll look forward to catching everybody down the road. Everybody take care.